The Black Power and Black Arts Movements. The Black Power movement grew out of the Civil Rights Movement at a time when strides were being made against racial segregation and equal rights under the law. Many African Americans, especially young men and women, were still not satisfied with the progress that went beyond segregation. Black people were still living in poverty, and systematic discrimination still existed. Real change was needed, and Black activists like Malcolm X began inspiring Black Americans to focus more on creating economic, social, and political power for themselves. The Watts Revolt of 1965 fueled activists and Black nationalists to take greater action. Stokely Carmichael spoke the words "Black Power" at a rally in Mississippi that gained national attention. Stokely, along with the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee and the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, helped lead the way in an effort to transform how American society saw Black Americans, and in many ways how African Americans saw themselves. For the Black Americans, this was a call for cultural, political, and economic self-determination. Blacks were being encouraged to stand up for themselves, to be self-sufficient, and to fight for the equality they were seeking. The Black Power movement made a major impact on Black culture in America and had many positive outcomes. The Black Americans were encouraged to form or join all Black political groups in order to gain the power needed to make real socio-economic progress. Black Americans were also encouraged to embrace their Black culture and heritage, to be proud of being Black. The movement opened up doors for Black Americans to express themselves and find self-identity and self-determination to progress in society. The Black Arts Movement was an emergence of Black expression in the form of music, art, literature, and theater. The band pushed for the creation of Black aesthetic or Black identity, where Black artists created and expressed their experiences through art. The Black aesthetic was developed to help Black Americans find their identity, separate from the white community. The Black Arts Movement became an important component of the political, economic, and cultural empowerment of the Black community. More importantly, it was a major movement in the changing of Black Americans' perceptions of themselves. Amiri Baraka, along with other Black artists, opened the Black Arts Repertory Theater School on April 30, 1965 in Harlem, New York. The school served as an inspiration to the Black community by encouraging, promoting, displaying Black art. Larry Neal, a culture critic and playwright, was also a leader in the Black Arts Movement. He described the movement as the aesthetic and spiritual sister of Black Power concept. The Black Arts Movement came with standards given to Black artists contributing to the Black movement. According to Karenga, for Black art to be real, it had to have three basic characteristics. It had to be functional, collective, and committing. The Black art movement had a profound effect on Black creative culture and helped advance the liberation of Black Americans. Not only was it meaningful for Black Americans of that generation, but it left stories of strength, pride, and history for the generations to come.